Hey guys, Chris here, and today I am back with another video. It is super late right now, so I shouldn't technically be recording, but oh well. I wanted to get a video out for you guys, and as you can see, I am in the 1.16 snapshots, the ones that Mojang newly released, and I was just so excited to see the new blocks and build with them that I just could not wait, so I decided to make a video about it as well. My crouch button doesn't work. Wait, come on. Crouch. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. And as you can see, I have a large amount of blocks placed in front of you. Some of these are some of the old blocks, but a lot of these are the new blocks. And as you can see, I set up a little bit of a platform for me to start building on. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is going and getting some of these beautiful new warped stairs and starting some of these pathways that I can use to get around, because pathways are always super important to a build. Now, I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to go with this build, but I am hoping that it looks fantastic with the new block textures, because they look so weird. It just feels like modded Minecraft. Now, obviously, I think I'm going to be changing these stairs to the crimson ones instead of the, or wait, they're purple. I don't think that will work either. So maybe we are just going to be changing them to some of the brick ones. I am not very familiar with this layout, I guess, the layout of the creative inventory. So normally I can find stuff very, very quickly, but maybe I can just use some brick ones to make it look a little bit more natural, because it does look fairly out of place. But I am going to continue doing this, and I will get back to you when I have a little bit more of a progress update. As you can now see, I have set up some house layouts for the layers, and next I'm going to be setting up some of the fencing that I'm going to be using around the build to give it a little bit more of an aesthetic feeling. Obviously, I'm going to be using some of this crimson stem to see what it looks like as a little bit of a detailing block. Obviously, I'm going to have to detail these walls so they don't look so boring. But what I'm going to be doing is, hopefully this will look good, is I'm going to just be using the stem with the which I need this, and then I'm going to come up here and I'm going to make it look like it's kind of being held up by that. Now there is a little bit of a gap, but when you're looking at it like this, it doesn't look too bad. So that is what I'm going to be using for these when I do the fences, and I will be back once I finish all of them. I have now finished the railing to the build, and now I'm going to be doing a little bit of detailing on the wall itself by simply going around with some stairs and cutting out and giving a little bit of detail around the layers. Very simple, but hopefully a very effective technique in helping me give a little bit more detail to the entire build itself by giving it a little bit of a depth as I go along. Anyway, I will see you once I'm done with this, and I will be back. As you can see, it gives a great feeling to the build, especially from right here. I'm definitely loving it so far. And what I'm going to be doing next is starting on the roofs of the um, buildings, and I'm going to be using lots of these types of blocks to do the roofing so that it will look very, very nice. And I'll be doing different styles of roofs, such as this, where it gives a little bit more of a separation. I'm not doing this so well, but allowing it to come up a little bit and then come down, and then go all the way back, and then just continuing this pattern all the way through the roof, and then I will be back when I finish this. I have now finished the roofing on the buildings, and I'm going to now be doing the detailing of the little houses by adding the doors into the little houses, and doing a few other things such as windows and other such things to give it a bit more of a homey feel, because boxes don't feel very good. Along with that, I'm going to be doing some of the detailing, such as putting the corners in to make them look a little bit more detailed instead of just looking like big giant boxes, and often they don't go much farther than that, but I will prevail and make them look fantabulous. Not totally sure what I'm going to be using for the two new wood types, but I am excited to find out. I'll see when I get those done. Bye. And I have finished doing some of the final details on the layers of this build, such as chairs and flower pots, along with some added features and these hanging vines, which I absolutely love, along with some flower pots and things like that. Let's give it a little bit more detail. One thing that I've noticed that I absolutely love is the running texture, and it is just wonderful that Minecraft is definitely expanding its universe, and I'll just let you listen to it for a second. It is just absolutely wonderful. Now I'm going to work on some of these outer areas to give it a little bit more sprucing up, as I can say. Anyway, I will be back once I finish that. As you can see, I have now completed my build, adding a few fields on the sides here. Definitely a very interesting type of build here. Definitely not what I thought it was. I did want to record my first time in the new 1.16 snapshot, and even though this build isn't the best, I still will release this video, and that's mainly due to the fact that I always like recording my first experiences, and even though this build is not the best, I am hoping that over time my building in the new snapshot with all of the new blocks will continue to get better, but the blends of the colors are just not great for me right now. They're just so foreign to me and feel so much like modded Minecraft that I don't feel like I can incorporate them, especially in the nether, so that's why you got some of these very much overworld type buildings with the other ones. So maybe I should have just made them all netherworld blocks and things like that, but I did want to continue with my first try and not just keep editing and editing and editing till I got it absolutely perfect. And hopefully you enjoyed this regardless. Anyway, guys, hopefully y'all had a fantastic time watching this. Hopefully it was informative, and I'll see you next time. Bye.